Hi everyone, I just want to share a few quick tips and tricks with you to help you get started in this 2021-2022 school year. So you've had your Brightspace classes set up, I've enrolled you, I've sent you emails and information about that. Now you want to log on and get to your course. So using Chrome, preferably, you can head over to the board website, scroll down and you'll see eHub here, that's our Brightspace. Or you can head over here to the top left and you can see eHub here. That'll also take you to Brightspace. So either of those, click on that. And then when you get here, you'll enter your board username and password, just your regular board username and password, and log in. And now you're in. You're taken to the main page of our Brightspace. You can see any courses that you have pinned. Up here at the top, you can see any courses that you have, and the pinned ones will show up down here in the My Courses widget. And to get to your course that I've just set up for you, your current course with the new school year, you would click on here if it's not pinned and look for 21-22. Elementary teachers will see 21-22, high school teachers will see 21-22 semester 1. So you'll look for that course. You can pin it and it will show up in the My Courses widget. So you can either click on it in here or click on it down here. Let's go in. So now we're into the course. And this year, unfortunately or fortunately, some of you like it, some of you don't, you're going to have to take care of your own class lists as it stands right now. I'll show you how to do that. And you can also do a few other things to customize and kind of, make your course your own. So the first thing I would do would be to change this title. You can change that quite easily by coming down here to the little bottom arrow. Click on that and click on Course Admin. And then click on Course Offering Information. So if I've spelled your name wrong, or you want to call it something else like Swartz's Superstars, whatever, you want to get rid of some of the coding in there, go right ahead. You can change that. All this other stuff will stay the same, and that's the stuff that I need, but your course offering name can be whatever you want. Change that, and you can actually save it. You can also, at this point, decide whether you want the banner to display on the course homepage. I like to turn that off. Keep it on if you want it, but that's something I like to do. It just makes your course more visible. So the banner's gone. I've changed the name. Great start to customizing your course. You also have the ability to remove or add icons to this area. I will share some other videos with you about that, I think, later on, but most of you know how to do it. You would click on the three dots here, and you can click on Customize this nav bar. It'll ask you if you want to make a copy. You always click Yes. And then in here you can rearrange them, close some out, take some out, or even add other ones from here as well. I'm not going to go into that too much at this point, but you can mess around with those and customize those as well. Save and close when you're done, or just click back on your title and it'll take you back to the main page. As I mentioned, here's the big things now. As I mentioned, you'll have to maintain your own class list. As of right now, the date is August 27th. Not all of the student information has been added into PowerSchool, so if you're going to do this now, you will probably be missing students. So we're hoping that within the next week all of the student data is in and you will find your students when you go into class list here, but right now you will not find all of your students. But I'll show you anyway. So click on class list and you can add participants. You can add anyone from here. Like you can add your principal, you can add your EA from your class if you have an ECE. EAs and ECEs have also been set up with their own classes, so that's up to them how they want to use that. But from here you can add anyone at all. Your RT, anyone you want to add in your class, you can do that. The key thing here is you click on Add Existing Users, and you need to pick the right roles. If you want them to be able to use, say, the video meeting tool and stuff like that, you have to make them teachers, really, but you don't have to do that. You can, CYWs have a role, EAs have a role, principals have a role, ECEs have a role. So the key thing is picking the right role. And this is really, really important. High school students go in as student. Elementary students from K to 8 go in as LM student. That's really key because certain things inside of Brightspace are tied to certain roles. So it's really important that you get your roles right. So you can search for a user. You pull up your class list, grab a user, search for them. They'll show up. So now you come down to this point. You would click beside their name, give them their role, as I just talked to you about, give them their role, and then enroll selected user. Once you do that, they're in your class and they'll see your class when they log in. Pretty simple, pretty easy, won't even take you too long. If you get stuck with that, let me know. If you have any questions about this, please let me know, please ask me. Don't ever try and make a new user or make a new role, that's all done by us on this end, and you'll see them. If within a week or so or more you don't see a student of yours, email me, let me know, and we'll take care of that on our end. But like I said, that the users are just still being added right now at this point. So now I'll head back to the main screen. Here's a really big thing, and I know I've had a lot of questions about this. So we all had Brightspace courses last year. You did a lot of work inside of there. You customized things, you added content, all that stuff. That stuff is not gone. That is yours, and the best thing to do with it is to copy it into this new course and leave that old course sitting there, and it stays archived so that nothing's ever gone. That old course will stay there, but we can copy like a fresh copy of that stuff into your new course. So here's how you do it. You click the down arrow. You click on Course Admin. And you're going to go over to Import Export Components. Always just stay right here. What would you like to do? Copy components from another org unit. So that's basically saying I want to copy components from another course that I have. So we'll find last year's course. So we're going to search for the offering. And last year's courses all were labeled with 2021. So it was 2020-2021 school year. So I always put that code in. So if you search 2021, you should see the courses that you had last year. All you do is click beside it, and you'll scroll down. You click the course that you want to import, and then click on Add Selected. And then it'll say, what do you want to do? I want to copy all the components. If you want to get really brave and just select certain components, you can do that. I'd say you're better to just copy everything over and pick and choose what you want to use from that course. So you don't ever have to go back to that old course. We'll copy everything in. It won't copy in the students. It won't copy in stuff from the Dropbox, the assignments, but it'll copy all the content, announcements, everything you've created in there into a fresh course, so you don't lose anything, and you can build on that for the next school year. So copy all components, and now it just kind of gets queued and it just processes. So sometimes this can take a little while. You don't have to stay on the screen. You can actually click back to your main page and let it go. We'll just take a minute. It shouldn't take long. Okay, and that only took a few minutes. You can see the copy has been completed. And now I can head back to the main page of my course. And anything that I had in that old course copied in to this course. So the announcements, the content, any discussions. But you'll notice that the discussions have no threads, no posts, so it takes all the student, anything that was attached to those old students, takes them out and gives you fresh discussions, fresh assignments, anything like that inside your course. So that's how you copy in content from an old course. And I think that's where I'll stop for now. I wanted to keep this brief. That's a great way to get started, and I'll include in the email I send out some links to other videos and things like that to help you get started. But this would be a great place to start. And if there's anything you need at all, let me know. If you get stuck with any of these tips, let me know and I can help you out. Enjoy, and hope you have a great school year.